So you saw the title of the video and you're wondering, is this what it is and I am what I am? Yes, but this isn't your average road Hellcat. This is a Hellcat Redeye jailbreak. That is not some fancy term for some hood ergonomics. This means that Dodge gave you the unlimited package. Imagine if your mother took you to McDonald's and said, make your own meal, make it delicious. That's what this is. 800 horsepower, over 700 horsepower torque. That don't even make sense because this doesn't make sense. What you're seeing isn't supposed to exist. This was made to compete with a Ford. This was made to compete with a Ford. Let me say it again. This was made to compete with a Ford. So all that rubbish I said before, I did it on purpose. The head engineers over at Dodge were sitting down and then some British dude was like, hey, I got an idea. And they said, bet, put it on a piece of paper and we'll look at it. And it came to life. Essentially, what they did is they took your standard Challenger, your standard Charger, and was like, what can we do more to this? Do more. Essentially, this is just a pissing competition. One dude was looking at this and said, well, Ford's got 600 horsepower. And they said, we could do better. They made the Hellcat. And then somebody was like, we can do better. How can you do better than 700 horsepower? How about 800? Mind you, there's a demon version of this. So what does that mean? The demon version is just a little bit above this. That means every person that bought a demon hate these kind of people because it's like, well, why you didn't get a demon? Well, because I saved 20 grand and bought a Redeye, which means you get two keys, a red key and a black key. Why do you need a red key? Why do you need two house keys? Why do you need two baby mamas? Why do I need more than 4 pairs of Jordans? Just because. Because one unlocks all the potential of this beautiful car right here. I've always thought of this as an urban supercar, the competitor to that dude who thinks he got it when he know he don't got it. And it's like, why your car don't sound like that, baby? Because you don't have over 800 horsepower with a supercharger in it, sounding like an angry white woman at the line at the goddamn Whole Foods asking about where the wine is at. That's exactly what we're here. Wine, wine, wine. You see this scoop? Functional. You see these vents? Functional. It's not like that other shit you see that other companies do where they put shit on shit and it just don't make shit. This actually does something. And what Dodge did right here is give it to the people who they love best. The ethnics. That's right. You may see people of my color, of a brown color, of a yellow color. All the colors of the rainbow lie within this species of automobile. And the best thing about it is, it's accessible. And what do you mean? The number one thing that I've always saw about a car company is if I want it, I want to get it today. I don't want to pre-order it. I don't want to have to wait 3 months down the line. You could go, well, when it came out, you could go to Dodge and be like, I want one of these. Well, what you want? Give me one of these with this, that, and this. Wheels wider than a girl with a BBL at the Curaçao. Tires blacker than Michael Blackston. Brakes that'll hold you down so strong, not even 911, the towers will fall down themselves if they were still around. You gotta think about what you're spending. For $80,000 plus, do you wanna buy something that just feels like a comfort of your house, or do you wanna feel like you're getting dragged out the house by the LAPD while they're yelling in your face? That's really what this is. When you're wondering what's horsepower, what's torque, think about your mama throwing a chancla at you. That's horsepower. What's the torque when it hit the back of your head? Think about when your mama snatch you down. That's torque, and that's what this feel like every time you step on that gas pedal. Mama, no! Granny, no! Daddy, no! That's what it feels like. Mind you, we ain't even looked in the inside, so let's check out the inside. All right, everybody. So if you're wondering, what is a jailbreak? Let me explain it to you. It's not some fancy terminology that somebody made up. It's actually something that Dodge offers. And what that means is you get dang near a plethora of options from cloth seats to leather seats to regular Alcantara to paddle shifters to customizable. Pretty much the sky is the limit with what options they make for the jailbreak. Brakes, kits, looks, stripes, all of that. But the most important thing about this outside of that is how does it feel? Mind you, the way I'm sitting is how the owner had it set up, and he's about 5'7". And mind you, I'm a little bit higher to the roof, but I know I could go much lower. Ooh. And the way I like the seat right now, the way it lowers, it doesn't just lower like this. It lowers like this. So if I could give you a perspective, I'm 6'2", I've got plenty of leg room, and mind you, The seat is all the way back, but if I go like this, I feel uncomfortable how far back I am. I do have room to move forward if I was a taller gentleman. Now, it smells beautifully in here.
You're a bitch.
Not only because it's a newer car, because it has that good leather smell. Now, I like to describe leather in 3 ways. You got Payless leather, you've got a little bit of Macy's leather, and then you have Nordstrom's leather. And I describe that as when you smell Nordstrom's leather, that's when you smell that fancy high-end leather. Macy's leather is like, you know you're getting the good stuff and you know you can find the good stuff. Payless leather, you know what you're getting. That's that Forever 21 nonsense that the girls wear. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about the seats. They're actually heated and cooled, and the best thing about it is I'm a man that suffers from something called swamp ass. If you're like me and you're a larger gentleman, your butt sweats for no apparent reason. Yes, is that a medical condition? I'm not a doctor, but the point being is when you turn it on, it cools your buttocks and you can even heat your buttocks. But the negative thing about heating your buttocks, for anybody that drives with a drink between their legs, it'll heat up your drink. But the cool thing is it also cool it down. But let's see how the actual interior and the sound system sound in this beautiful car. I hit the wrong button. I actually turned on the car, but hey. Hey, it sounds good in here. Like it's not cheap. It's like it's good. Mind you, this has Bluetooth, but hey. Let's turn up.
Yeah. Baby girl, you are the definition of a muse. Your own things, other women.
Let me stop. Point being, I turned up the radio and it didn't get distorted. It just got louder. And what I mean by that is usually if you turn up a radio on a car that's not well built, it'll sound like you're hearing a JBL speaker that is maxed out.
Got a Tennessee, I had a
Unlike this, when I just turned it up, it became louder, but it still stayed clear, and I love that about any sound system. The lost art in cars these days is actually sound audio. Kids don't care about that anymore, but Dodge seemed to make it seem like they do care. That's what I like. And also, the interface is simple. I'm a big person. I don't like other cars. I don't like when you have a dial as a shifter. I don't like having a big ass screen. It's just a screen, AC, volume, tune. So essentially, when you get a newer car, you're like, where do I go to turn? Oh, where's the emergency button? Right here. You're on the side of the road, got a flat right there. You see, AC climate control for both sides, and I love that. All of that is right here. That's what I like, the comforts. It's comfortable, and if I wanted to describe the feel of this car, I'm in here, right? If you have your shorty or your brother or your mother here, like there is no like, hey man, you gotta get off my arm. Like it's plenty of armrests left for somebody, and it has cup holders. Now you're like, Gary, every car has cup holders. In America, our drinks are a little larger, and having everything separated distance-wise, if you had a big drink here, then you'd have to reach over something like that, but everything is smooth. Linear, boom, 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 boom. Like I don't have to like, where is everything? And that's what I love about this. And also, it is a larger car. Look, leather, cloth. They have a handle here. Most cars that I've gotten into that are newer never have a handle for the driver, because if you are American, sometimes you're a larger person. Or if you want to feel like an American, you could just Vin Diesel. I understand why you got one of these. Notice, remember when I told you earlier that this is something that Dodge offers? Hellcat Redeye jailbreak. Remember that Redeye part, because that's going to be very important later. Let's go outside. The beautiful thing about modern muscle cars is they keep their modern muscle car feel. Dual exhaust in the rear, carbon accents on the bumper, and look at this beautifully put right here. It just says Dodge. Nothing crazy, no big ass cat on here that says, I'm a Hellcat, but essentially, look, it's just a smooth styling. You got the stripes, but let's come around to the side. You see this? Wide body. The owner of this vehicle has Mickey Thompson's on here, but it's crazy to think that when you get this from Dodge, they come with a 300 series tire. And what I mean by that is, I don't know the exact tire that comes on here, but I know it's either a 305 or a 315, or maybe even a 325. Maybe you in the comments can correct me, because like I said, this is my first time kind of seeing one of these up close in person outside of somebody just passing me on the 405. Why you want to race me, bro? I'm in a slow-ass Skyline. But you come back around, wide body, and it fits nice. No rivets, no none of that nonsense. It just goes on the car, and it makes it flow real nice. See the badge on them right here? Just a Hellcat. Nope. Hellcat Redeye jailbreak. Let them know right now. Just sprinkle a little bit. Oh, you poured? Let me just sprinkle a little insult on you. Then you come around. Look at these brakes. These brakes are massive. These brakes themselves could probably stop the war on terrorism. They could probably stop the divide between the Democrats and the Republicans. It could probably stop Optimus Prime and goddamn Megatron from fighting all day life. But one thing they can't stop is the American force of the Hemi engine. Now let me show you under this bonnet, as they call it in another country. You hear the door just close smoothly. But right here, this is what lies underneath the Hellcat Redeye. Now notice, this badge insignia is not like normal Hellcats. It's a Redeye, which means this has right here 800 and some odd horsepower, 700 and some odd torque. Now you're like, Gary, why you don't give me exact numbers? Because sometimes owners touch things and they don't want things to be touched and they don't want things to be said. And sometimes the brochure may lie. But I know without a shadow of a doubt, this got 808 horsepower and over 700 foot-pounds of torque. And the most beautiful thing about it is, I've always loved the way the Hellcat sound. I ain't even gonna lie to you. The number one thing that I know I hear Hellcat, you hear a Hellcat. When I was a younger man, there was one video that we all watched on YouTube, and it was that Mustang, I believe it was a Terminator, and you heard, that's what this is, except it doesn't sound like a kid on a short bus like myself. It sounds more of a grown man yelling at his son, why didn't you want to be better? Why couldn't you do better? Why did you let Dodge beat Ford? Because you could. And it's a simple fact that when you have the numbers, they don't lie. And when you equate them to paper, they don't lie. If I told you that this 5,500-pound car ran 10 seconds and a quarter mile, would you believe me? No, because I sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's what it does. This and his brother, the Challenger, are damn near the same, just less doors, but that doesn't matter. Just look at this. If you were right now, be like, Gary, I got a couple of racks in my pocket. For people that don't know what racks, some financial income in my pockets and or bank account. What car do I think about buying? Do you want to be comfortable? Do you not want to visit the dealership a lot? Do you want to look like you know what you're doing in certain places? I would recommend this car to you. Now, there's a lot of other cars you could buy for a 6-figure price point, but right here, you kind of get the solidarity. Is it all-wheel drive? No. Does it have the best gas mileage? No, but you got to ask yourself, what is the dollar per horsepower? If this car is $80,000 plus, and you get over 800 horsepower, somebody down in the comments do the math. It's simple mathematics. I done seen people pay $80,000 for something that's 200 horsepower, just cause the name. Listen, I ain't never wore Balenciagas, but I could tell you one thing: they probably not as comfortable as these bad boys right here. These Scotty Pimpins, I might cross over your mama at dinner. Now that I've talked enough about this car and its engineering feats and all that stuff, I think we need to hear it and feel it, because there's one thing I know. What's the point of going out on a date if you can't get the results that you think you were looking for at the end? And I'm not saying that every date should end in some type of physical contact. At least give an N-word a hug real quick. Oh, hell no! I want to embrace your body. I want to embrace your smell. Oh, hell no! Whoa! Let's embrace this car. Now everybody, if you wanted a little fun fact about the Hellcat name, it's actually named after a warplane. That's right, the Hellcat is named after a plane that fought a war. I believe it shot down over 5,000 other planes, and they said themselves that they wanted the supercharger to sound like an angry woman who was very spiteful. Hence the whine of this supercharger. No other supercharger sounds like it unless it's aftermarket. And that's your Caucasian fun fact of the day. I've been looking forward to this the whole day. The sole purpose I supercharged my Skyline was to get this sound, and unfortunately, my silly ass, my car is too loud. Bro, even the one... Bro, you hear the whine? It whine... I like how Dodge was like, we're not gonna let you be a full inward in this car in idle. Hold on. Just for the slight chance. Nope, we are not doing that. I tried to hold the brake and then try to see if it'll want. Nope, the car just wants to go forward. We're not gonna do that. We're not about to send this, but listen. You hear it like it's You know what that sound is? That little hesitation before it revs is like, who wants it? Because oh, I understand now. And I ain't even drove this yet. Bro, that's only 4. Bro, I understand. Sounds. These are my 3 things on anything is sounds, looks, and feels. It sounds amazing. You can't deny that. Anybody that says a Hellcat don't sound good is smoking dick. I am sorry. I've heard Ferraris. I've heard Lamborghinis. I've heard Camaros. I done heard Mustangs. I done heard a Skyline. But the hardest thing about trying to buy a car with a turbocharger, you really don't hear the spool until you hear. Dodge, why you stop making this? Tell me why? I don't give a about gas mileage anymore. I am a grown man. I can afford to fill this up at least 2 times a week. At least 2 times a week. So as a grown man, do not monitor how I spend my money. Electric cars, never. Never. Would you want to get synthetic dome from a cyborg? Every time I rev this car, it's like a little kid in me is like, and I haven't even drove it yet. This I didn't write this down. I'm just talking. Like this, like I understand now, bro. Be like, yeah, you ain't fucking with the cat. Shut up. Like no, I understand why I'm not fucking with the cat. At the end of the day, and I haven't even drove this. Yeah, I got a Skyline. Yeah, it's got a V8. Yeah, it's got a blower. Yeah, it's a Skyline. But something about that. Hold on, one more time. Something about sitting here just. And it's the fact that when it revs, it winds down aggressively. It's like you ever seen a gorilla in the jungle or a lion in the jungle and it goes, rawr. It don't go rawr and stop, it go rawr. What's that, 7.2? Bro, this thing's so smooth. Thing got AC, of course it got AC. Okay, it's got AC and it's on low already. Boy, that was 80 already. Damn. Oh shit. Oh shit. Let me stop playing like this my shit. Bro, I'm in a Hellcat for less than 1 minute. Bro, Matt, hold on. We're gonna get this a little straight. Right, hold on, the window down. I want y'all to realize, you gonna. Bro, that's 100. That's enough. Time out. That's too fast. Bro, I'm in the zone. This thing nice. This thing is nice. Bro, he holding this. He like, hey man, you gotta slow down, buddy. You just gotta slow down there, bud.
You can put that shit on track too. SRT mode. Hit the SRT mode right there. Left, the top left.
Top left.
No, the other one.
Electric. Okay, he got the ET. Bro, this is so nice, bro. I want you to realize we got you AC, and it's dog shit fast. Everybody in your lifetime. Before you talk nonsense about this car, at least drive it 1 time in your life. Find you a homie, find you an affiliate, find you a Mr. Ace that believe in your dreams so much that they let you fill with the dream. My Skyline don't even hook.
Wait, you saw your Skyline for this car?
No. I'd sell, you know what? I'd sell one of my Skylines to get this car. I'd yes. If somebody was, hey man, how much for this? I'd consider it. I'd consider it. Like if there was a car with a payment that I wanted to get, it'd be this. Either this or F450 Super Duty. I don't see, like, I wanted a Supra. I don't want a Supra no more. Like a new Supra.
Yeah.
I thought about getting like.
You don't rock with the F-150, the Shelby's? Ooh.
Sir, that's the next review.
That's
the
right
Mexican
there,
GTR right
yeah,
there, boy.
That's what I want. That's that shit.
That 3rd gen Coyote, and you put. Hey, this about to feel different. We got it in track mode. Oh shit! You felt that? Motherfucker, lift it up. Felt like him. This shit. I said, okay, you need to stop. Damn, this just, man, this a car. AC's off. AC's off. Everybody got seatbelt on. You guys got your seatbelt on over there in YouTube land?
Put y'all seatbelts on. Psh, YOLO.
Oh, did it just downshift on its own? I didn't even do that. I didn't even do that. Look, all the random ass, where the Aston Martin 4-door come from? Hey, tell me what this thing downshifted on its own. Like, you know when you rev match, it did it on its own. Bro, we might have to hit this street right here. That's insane. That's insane. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, this car that damn fast. He just in the backseat on the phone. He like, yeah, it do that. It do that. I'ma stop because I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna get happy and I'm like, no. Hey, I'm stopping myself right now because I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna try to get butt naked in this car and I know I'm gonna do it. I'm not finna do that. This is not my car. Bro, the inner in me wants to come. Bro, as soon as you get on it, it just wanna do it. I wanna do. I didn't even get on it. What? What? Why? Dodge, why did you, so, bro, this car is so fun. I see why you got this. I know you probably drive this thing worse than me, huh? You're like, yeah. Bro, so I'm ready. You know the part in the song where Sexy Red like Hellcat SRTs? She just letting you know where you stand. Like you get you a Hellcat SRT, bro. Sexy Red, listen, I don't even like girls like you, but if I get one of these, you gonna have a baby by me. Hands down, I'm talking about D1 level athlete, Anthony Edwards level of ignorance. I just want to listen to music in this. Bro, this thing is so nice. Bro, listen, with my credit score, I'm gonna be in a fixed rate for about 13 years with an APR of 37. You know what it is? When you pass somebody and you hear the blower, it make the blower sound still. That's his tires. Yeah. That he told me it was his tires. That's enough. Now we're gonna go back to normal. I don't, Mr. Ace, I'm over here. I'm ready. Dodge.
He's ready to step on this shit to sport mode again, man.
I'm cool. We staying in auto. We're gonna take this back. We're gonna
You won't for sport?
I won't. This is his car. I'm good. I've had enough. I've had enough. Just drive normal. Hold on, kids. Hold on. That, brother, that's back in auto. I feel like LeVar. Oh, you know when LeVar Ball talking and he like, all my boys is gonna make it to the league. All of them. Jello, Mello, Leangelo.
Listen.
What's up, boss man? They let a get a Hellcat. They done f***ed up today. When they woke up, they said, let that in a Hellcat. You know what I said? I'm a in a Hellcat. You have a blessed day.
You seen that big ass bug, bro?
The f is that? Shit flying in my mouth. I can't see pollen.
Listen, as soon as I get in the Hellcat, what happened? It was like a Mercedes come up, pull on me. The old white man wanted to race. And Aston Martin came out of nowhere. Listen, let me break something down to y'all. At the end of the day, I understand why want the Hellcat. It's nice. When we was driving, the best way I could describe it, I got on the gas. It lagged a little bit, but you could feel it rose up. It took like a quick breath and said, and it just kept going. It was like, Mr. Gilbert, you know what this car is like? Bobby Boucher. It's just like Bobby Boucher, the water boy. It's like, listen, what I get? You want anybody? You want your home man, nigga? Like, bro, this just go. Like, you just point it and it goes. If I'm gonna give this a rating, this a solid 8.75/9 car. Just because like it's so robust, it's comfortable. Like I ain't never drove a car that felt like I was sitting in an office chair and ready to die at the same time. Like I don't know if a natural disaster was to happen right now, I would want one of these. Like I'm moving in and out of traffic, you're not catching me.
I might swerve in that corner, whoa. Told them tight cause I tweaking this bitch, I letting shit go. And I heard that she wanna show, whoa.
He's like, oh no. Oh, and I want to listen to NLE Chopper now. That's just like, I just want to listen to Big Boss Man the Low. Like this car, like I can understand because it sounds good. It sounds good outside. The engine sounds good. The supercharger sounds good. The sound system sounds good. So like all that together is the perfect storm for. So why do like Hellcats? As a person of color, and you can be a nigga in any color, I understand. It's just him. If Anthony Edwards was a card, this would be him. Ignorant, bold, but he about his business. He know he gonna just you cut to that clip of telling Anthony Edwards telling Obama to stand down. That's this.
He can hoop a little bit, huh? Just a little bit, huh?
Man, y'all better stand down. I'm the truth.
He's the truth. He said it's the truth.
Stand down, America. Dodge, make more of these. Stop being